Hi, this is Tech Green Sponder, where I do predictions of the future. If like me do prediction field, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder, we're doing lives here on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central, and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central. So make sure you mark it down on your calendar so you don't miss out. Of course, uh, every day now we got Domino. Hello, Domino. Hey, hello. So, XRP1? Interesting. So, let's get started. Before we get into that, we got a few things to cover first, like the card of the day. Now, the card of the day for today is the new location. Not quite sure what this is all about for today. Movement, new location, getting a new perspective on life, getting out there again, as me and the wife have been doing a little bit more of as we've enjoying the summertime, getting out there and clearing our heads from all the nonsense that's been going on for quite some time. So make sure you're getting out there, go to a new location, and have fun. All right, let's get started into the show while we wait for more and more people to get on. Celsius. Another question that people may have had. The CEO was allegedly arrested. So let's have a look at that, and we might look into XRP. You never know. Of course we will. Okay. Let's have a look at Celsius. Everything going on there. As I think the SEC is just running around doing all kinds of things, making. They're going to get worse actually, because they lost the XRP lawsuit and all that sort of thing. Now they're going to pout. So that'll be fun to watch. And of course, all the cryptocurrency markets are going to be going up quite a bit because everybody's going to be excited, and we're going to get some altcoin action and some Bitcoin action. And unfortunately, Celsius is a little bit down. The cards are showing that many of the things that they had been doing behind the scenes. I think I've done a reading on them, and I said it was kind of a coin platform and all that sort of thing. I wasn't surprised when I saw the news. I knew there was some things going on. And if you read my comments on that one particular show, people are like, what do you know? You're always saying that there's something nefarious going on behind the scenes. There you go. And I do think that's going to be, once they remove the CEO from the situation, I think they can get back into some semblance of moving forward into the future. Was one of my favorite coins. I just stick with the big ones, and the ones that have proven themselves over and over and over again. It takes a while for me and the wife to really agree on a newer coin and getting into that, right? So I think Celsius is going to be at least another year or two until they can get back on their feet and start moving forward with the change in management and all that sort of thing. Kind of like the FTX thing. They're still going. Okay. But it's not as big, and people are silly enough to get back into it anyways. So I think we're going to see a long time of Celsius lows for the next little while. What else we got? We got that NATO thing. The headline. This is Canadian news for you. The headline was Ukrainian is submitted into NATO. They always do that with the headline. And then if you read more into it, it's only if they win the war against Russia, then they'll be accepted into NATO. Talk about a big slap in the face for Zelensky, which is well deserved. But NATO is falling apart anyway, so why would you want to do that? And maybe you should just get a white flag and start waving it at the Russian troops. Who knows? So some of the reading that I'm having on this one, it's going to be not very long until this whole particular situation with Zelensky and the Ukrainian government. The people I like, it's just the government side, just like being neo-Nazis and all that sort of thing. And something that they brought up upon themselves back in 2008, I think it was. But I do think this is going to be the end of Zelensky in the next month or two. Okay. So this situation will resolve itself quite suddenly. It's going to be normal news. And then one day you're going to see something will have happened to Zelensky and something will have had to change with the government. So I do expect that going to be happening in the next 2 to 3 months time, where that whole particular situation will unfold itself, because he's pretty much between a rock and a hard place. He's not going to get much more help from the NATO countries, except for maybe some little bit of cash and that sort of thing, but doesn't have the actual protection from NATO. So I do see about 2 to 3 months, and I believe this is going to start to show a resolution between Russia and Ukraine and all that sort of thing coming up very, very soon. I think they're on the last leg of that entire situation going forward. There's not much else that the Ukrainians can really throw at the Russian military at this time. So there you go. So 3 months I'm picking up. Okay. What else we got? Summertime fun. Make sure we're getting out there. It's just a wonderful title. It was a song I was listening to. Somebody else was playing it, and I was overhearing Summertime Fun. So I just decided to put it as a title, making sure that we're clearing out all the cobwebs and all that negative energy that we've been collecting over the last couple of years and getting back into life. This is the time when we're going to be pushing forward against the governments of the world. Okay. And it's becoming a huge situation, especially in France. We're going to start to see that in the UK coming up very, very soon. Bob Job, I'm looking at you. Things are going to be changing. It's going to not be easy. It's not going to be fun, but it's going to start to change for the better, especially in other parts of Europe and all that sort of thing. Here in Canada, I do think we're going to be changing very, very soon. Trudeau is not welcome pretty much anywhere. I don't think he's going to be winning his election. There was rumor of him doing another snap election, and I think he may back away from that particular situation. So just get out there, enjoy, make sure that you're doing your part. You have to remember, very, very soon, a lot of people are going to be needing help. Okay, because more and more of that truth is coming out. Okay, and a lot of the believers of the system are going to be dismayed, and they're going to be having a lot of problems. Okay, like running around on airplanes and screaming at the top of their lungs. So, so we're going to start to see more and more of this. So this is the time when we have to step in and start to help our community out, have some fun at the same time. Okay, so let's get into the next thing, whatever the wife throws up here. For this Sunday show, we have our new homework. That's VYF3943. This is our remote viewing target. It's in the envelope. And this time it's a little bit different. Previously, we've been doing nice scenery pictures. The guys did very, very well last Sunday's show. Actually, it was actually very excellent work that they've done. But this time around, it's a future event. So you might want to, if you want to know about the future and you want to help out doing the reading of the future, maybe this Sunday show may be for you. That's at 11:15 on Sunday, right after the main show. Make sure you come out and maybe we'll work on that future event together, see what we come up with. Okay, so what's next? We got the Discord channel, which is rocking and rolling. We got a lot of new people on there, lots of people with cat pictures and news and cryptocurrency talking and news talking and stocks and all kinds of wonderful things. A lot of funny memes from Bob Job on there and Daisy Chains. Excellent stuff. Starting to help build that community outside of this show. Okay, so you can go there, continue talking amongst yourselves and being social on the social networks. So let's put the link up here for everybody. Okay, so if you are not part of the Discord channel yet, you can grab the link here. It's free for everybody to join. So grab it if you can, and hopefully I'll see you there. Okay, so let's get into the chat today. Ooh, Gabrielle Nixon, a Facebook friend. This is Gabby. My birthday is this Sunday, and I want to know what will my birthday be like, such as what to expect. Okay. I see red and yellow balloons for some reason. That was the first thing that I saw. I did see a new type of relationship coming around you around that time period and beyond. It's a very beneficial relationship coming up for you. They're not really giving me any details on a party or anything like that, but I am seeing a bit of your new year coming up, and there's a new relationship coming up for you, which is going to be very beneficial. Some of the financial parts, you're going to be having a change of vocation in the next little while. I think in the next year. So be ready for that. It's not a defeat. Okay. It's going to be a new adventure for you. And it may be a little bit rocky for a short period of time, but I think you're going to be getting into it and getting into it really well. Okay. And I am seeing that some of the health situation that you've been having is going to be relieved once you get into this new position, because of some of the stress that you may be feeling with your current situation will be alleviated in a good way. So hopefully that's helpful to you, and I hope that helps you out. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Bye-bye. You were right, Andre. XRP won the case, and it was around the corner. Congrats to the hit. I've been saying that for since it began. I think it was one of my biggest YouTube videos that came out. As soon as the situation happened, I did say it was going to take a dreadfully long time. It was just a short little video I did on XRP versus SEC. I already knew that we're going to be winning, and a lot of the particular situation of the SEC is about corruption. The corruption of trying to keep the old system alive. The old system is dying, okay? And the people that are running that old system do not want it to go away, okay? Because once that goes away, they lose their power over us, okay? So now they're trying to get into a position where now they have a new means of controlling everybody is by owning all the Bitcoin. And this is why I keep saying, go out there and buy Bitcoin. And XRP is on that particular situation as well. Okay. So it was more of a stalling tactic. Okay. And also to discourage everybody from getting into the XRP because it is part of the banking system as well. We already know this in Canada, that it is part of our Canadian banking system. I know one of the, or haven't seen him in a long time, one of the programmers that was working on that for, I believe it was Royal Bank. So we already know it's there in the banking system. And it's really initially was to send money back and forth between banks and all that sort of thing in an easy, efficient way. That's how it began. And then it's blossomed into many other things. Okay. So this is why I keep stressing the way forward, the new financial system will be Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, Ethereum, and Chainlink, and Bitcoin Cash for whatever reason. Even though for the longest time, Bitcoin Cash had not done anything really exciting for the last little while. I already knew that it was kind of part of the plan moving forward. If you go to the Discord a while back, I sent or posted a kind of a poster of how everything is going to be connecting for the new financial system, and XRP and Ethereum are going to be a huge part of this, and Bitcoin and a whole bunch of other coins, which will be running all the day-to-day things for our new financial system, which won't be out for quite some time. And CBDs were kind of part of that because it is listed on there. If you look, it's either that one or the other poster. But that would be a way of bringing everybody into the new system. And there was a whole camp of people that did not want that to happen. The old guard. They made their money with cash, right? Cash is going away. They want to preserve that power. That's waning away. Somebody was saying that, what's his name? George Soros is going broke, which is like, what? But yeah, I did hear news of that he may be not in the best of shapes financially. So my thinking on XRP on this whole particular settlement, I think the judge, I heard today on the news, if you watch TMI, one of the few cryptocurrency shows that I watch every morning because it doesn't have all the hoopla, it's just the news. That he was saying that the judge that was going through that had like 5,000 cases to go through. Okay. And the delay was just this judge had to go through all the different cases. And I guess it was today was the day where the judge got to the XRP file on her desk and started going through that and made a ruling. The rest is going to be history very, very soon. And I think people are going to be talking about this for quite some time. Let's see what's going to be coming forward. Can you imagine 5,000 cases? It's either that or 500. I heard the number 5 and a couple of zeros afterwards. I went, really? Maybe you should hire some more judges. New opportunity card came up. Very nice. This was the thing that was holding back from the SEC going into all the other. If you've noticed, the SEC has been going after everybody and everything, and anything that moves in the cryptocurrency world. This probably will start to put a stop to that in a big way. It doesn't mean they won't be lashing out everywhere, but it's probably going to be putting a bit of a dampener on that particular situation from getting too out of hand going forward. So yes, I'm hoping you got some XRP in your cryptocurrency wallet, your Trezor wallet. You're going to be well surprised. It went up to $1 something today, Canadian. So I think it was 6 or 7 cents the other day. That just jumped up. Boop. Something everybody should have been doing before. But that's okay. Now everybody's going to get into this excitement, and it's going to be boosting up the rest of the market. Everybody's going to be getting excited about cryptocurrencies in general, and we're going to start to see a bit of a rise in prices all around. And then we're going to have the ETF happening in probably August, September. I think that's the next time it's up. And I think that'll even be a bigger boost to everything when it gets passed. And then who knows after that. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Brett. And welcome back. Hi, XRP part 1. Won't you be missing?
What are we missing? He thinks it's not.
He thinks it's not one?
It's not finished, I guess.
Oh, not finished. I was thinking there's probably some loose ends that they're going to have to get through. I know Gary Gensler will be pouting, and he's going to be acting out. And I think through that entire process, he's going to be really flipping up and actually making more of a fool of himself. And nobody's going to start to take him seriously for much, much longer. And he may have to step down because of his bad behavior. Okay? So there's probably some loose ends that have to be dealt with. But I think the major thing is done. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Dude, everybody wants this dip. I don't want a dip. You should have bought it before.
Says retail one, not company buys.
Oh, so the big question, do we see another dip? Recession, economy crash, will crypto also go down? Yes, it will go down and rebound in a big way. I've covered that a couple of times already. Yes, cryptocurrencies will go down with the rest of the financial market. They are supposed to be separate, but they aren't. Whatever happens in the stock market happens in the cryptocurrency market. Now we're looking for that separation. Okay, so when the traditional market gives a good situation for cryptocurrency to really go up. But for the next little while, when it does go down, it'll go down a little bit. Nothing as much as the regular market. Okay, and then rebound. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Where do you see silver in 2023, 2024 cards, please? much, much higher. I think the XRP is a situation, and there's going to be some other situations that are going to be bump, 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 which is going to start to really just think of the SEC as there's a little leak in the dam, and somebody got his finger in the hole. I think he just let go. And so everything that's been building up and building up and building up, and we've been waiting. Now all that water is going to start to come out in a big way. It's like capping your thumb over a running hose. Eventually something's going to go, and you're going to get all wet. So yeah, you already understand that it is going to be going up quite a bit. I don't know exactly how much. I know Woo Woo Dude was saying that it was like 15,000 or something like that per coin or something, or for a stack of coins. And then he later on said about 50. That's 12 coins in a stack, I believe. So that'll be nice. So something along those lines will be in 2020, more of the 2024 time. And it's just something that you should already have anyways in your safe. That with some gold and any other type of precious metal like copper, or not necessarily plutonium, but anything that's valuable. I'd be locking that up and hiding it from the government. Okay? Because they're going to get a little weird in the next little while. Okay? But I do see silver going up before gold. Okay? The only reason, because it's used in a lot more in manufacturing, and with China and Russia doing the thing that they just did not that long ago, because they make all the things for manufacturing from silver and ship it everywhere. And they haven't been shipping that out to the rest of the world. It's just between Russia and China for the last little while. Using silver in manufacturing is huge. Okay, I work in a manufacturing plant. There's a lot of instances where they use silver. Okay, so if that starts to run out, that means there's a big, and you have limited supply, price will jump. Okay, so that's what we're looking at for the next couple of years here. Okay, thank you for that question. Don't want to bother me. With the question, but would like to understand it better. What question? And I always have a big economy crash in my mind. Yeah, we've already known that was going to happen for quite some time. It will affect crypto, but not as much as people are, because now we're going to get into this euphoria. Okay. Period of time. We've already known that this was going to happen. We've known this since 2008, that the thing that happened in 2008 was only a band-aid. It didn't fix the problem. It used everybody's money to fix the problems that the banks caused. Okay. And stocks and all that. Everybody's betting on everything else, right? If you watch The Big Short, the movie, it's pretty much it. That's it in a nutshell. Oh, yes. Litecoin happening in 20 days, everybody. Remember that. Hopefully you got some Litecoin. Not financial advice, of course. We have some, and we just sit on it. But that's okay. It's always good to have those questions. But now is the time to prepare. This is the reason that we have the show, and this is why we always talk about this everything falling down. So you can get to the situation where you have everything prepared, not don't have everything in one spot. Don't have everything in the bank. Have some in other assets. And then when all the stuff hits the fan, you can sit back and watch and relax because you've prepared yourself for this situation that we've known what that was going to be happening for a long time. So hopefully you're prepared. Okay, thank you for that. Please tell what cards say about energy, web chain, and Polkadot 2023, 2024. Energy web. We've done readings on that one when we've done Polkadot readings for those as well. Energy web, I don't think it was the better of the two. I think Polkadot is a little bit better for 2023, 2024. There's going to be a lot of developments on for Polkadot over energy web chain. Let's throw some cards down for energy web chain because there's going to be a lot more excitement with Polkadot in the next little while because they're going to be revealing some new things that they've been working on. This always gets everybody excited. Not many people know what energy web chain is. Okay, the regular pot. Well, most people don't even know what Polkadot is. Anyway, so I'm talking about the other people, not us. That small 5% of the population that's into crypto. Energy web chain, I think, is going to be going through a real hard time in the next week or two. For whatever reason, I think they're going to be maybe targeted by something or someone in the next little while. I think they're going to have a little bit of a troubling moment. So the price is going to be coming down, and they are going to be recovering from that particular situation. But it could be our friends from the SEC flailing around and doing all kinds of wonderful things. So that price is going to be dropping down, so you can buy some more at a nice cheap price. Not financial advice, of course. Polkadot, I think, is going to be doing okay. I think they're going to be coming out of their slump very, very soon. So if you're sitting on some Polkadot, keep sitting on it. I think everything is going to be going to the positive in the next little while as they reveal many new things that are going to be coming out for Polkadot. And I think they're going to be revealing those in the next little while. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Bentley. Hi, all. Will TTCF stock go completely bankrupt? Or will somebody buy them out? I see a mixed bag. I think there's going to be a little of two situations happening out there. They may be selling off or buying backs for themselves. And I think somebody's going to be coming along and buying up the majority of it as well. So they would be the new leaders of whatever TTCF is. That's the first thing that came to mind. So it's going to stay in play. I don't think by doing that it's going to be keeping it alive necessarily in a big way like it is that it was. I think it's going to be having a cool down period of time. I think the stock market needs to cool down for the next little while, and it's going to start to come back later on. So I'm thinking in about 2 to 3 years, it's going to start to pop up again, which is natural and normal. Stock markets shouldn't be going up all the time. That's unnatural behavior for a stock market like it has been for the last little while. It's supposed to have dips and valleys. Okay. We're just going to go through this process. Usually, when it comes down, usually takes about 5 to 6 years for it to start to really ramp up. Okay, so you can have this wonderful period of time to start to buy in if you want to, and then after that period of time, it'll start to go back up. If you look at any annex index chart, like you would see in a financial advisor's wall, uh, it actually shows that it has that cycle, right? 6 to 7 years, it does this, right? And on a nice chart, it'll show you who the president was and what major events were happening and that sort of thing, why it went up or why it went down at that period of time. But it's normally a 7 year cycle. So I think they're going to be nice shorter period, about 5 to 6. Okay. So if you're sitting on it, I'm thinking that you might have to sit on it for some time. Okay. Thank you for that. Super Whittle Guy. Coinbase just relisted XRP. Oh, so like an hour ago. Yeah. Okay. And you'll start to see all the other exchanges do the same thing because they're a bunch of thumb suckers. You have to remember exchanges are not really about freedom and doing the right thing. They're all about making money at any cost. This is why we see FTX and all that sort of thing when do all kinds of stupid things. But yeah, Coinbase is going to be getting rid of their legal situation very, very soon. Actually, that's a good reading coming up. Coinbase currently is in trouble from the SEC. BlackRock just announced that they're going to Coinbase is going to be facilitating the ETF. BlackRock is Gary Gensler's boss. Wonder how that's going to play out. Yeah, Coinbase is going to be getting out of that hot water, and Gary Gensler, okay, whatever, and he's going to go back into a corner and pout again some more, because BlackRock probably strong arming him to get rid of any situations that are getting in their way. Okay, BlackRock is good in a way, but bad in a lot of other ways, and they always get what they want, no matter the cost, because they have resources and money and lawyers. Okay, thank you for that. Hi, when Doge, 10 cents, 10.5 cents. I saw a sudden jump soon. Yeah, you can probably see that in the next couple of days. That's American, right? So it's 6 or 7 cents Canadian. So whatever it is in American, probably 4 or 5 cents. Yeah, we got that financial flow card. If you're sitting on that Doge, keep sitting on it because it's going to start to go up. We've been sitting on Doge for a long time. Yeah, it's going to be in the next 2 to 3 weeks that we're going to start to see some big gains with many of the altcoins. And then Bitcoin is going to be leapfrogging. That's the thing that's probably why I'm wearing green today. We're going to start to see leapfrogging for quite some time. So yeah, it's going to go up or down, up, because everybody's going to get excited. Everybody's going to put money into the thing, and it's going to be probably a new bull run coming up very, very soon. Okay, thank you for that, Bob. Just a theory, could it be that Bitcoin was an invention of BlackRock in the first place? An experiment, a long-term plan? Possibly. I'm thinking that it was more of the old head of the SEC. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he had the skills to do it. And he knew that the financial system was in dire straits. You have to remember, Bitcoin was created by the U.S. government. Not a lot of people in the SHA-256. Because the U.S. government knew that their currency wasn't going to last forever. So they were looking for solutions. Okay. SHA-256, that was called, was Bitcoin. So they started it. Okay. But then this will give people too much control of their own financials. So we can't have that. So they kind of threw it in the waste bin. Somebody found it, okay, and kept working on it. So that's why we have Bitcoin. It was originally a government program, okay. If anyone can remember the old head of it was a gentleman, not the lady. What's her name? What's the last one? The one before that. Can't remember his name. The guy with the glasses. Head of the SEC. I think he was part of that. Okay, so maybe somebody can quickly look at him up. But yeah, I don't think it was BlackRock necessarily, but it was a U.S. government program. Okay, thank you for that. 3 cards on will I have to pay for my operation or be able to have this done through the NHS? I'm assuming that's your health system in UK. I forget what ours is called. We have something similar. It does look like they are going to be helping you with the expenses. I don't think they're going to be paying the whole thing, but they are going to be paying a good portion of it. Use that light. Use the power of the universal light and surrounded that particular situation, and make sure you do the actions and speak nicely to them. And I think they'll Alan Greenspan, that was the guy's name. Thank you. I think they're going to be helping you out in a big way. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. So it was Alan Greenspan. Yeah, he had the skills and the foresight, and he was one of the smarter of the bunch. I bought my first BTC on Coinbase this week. Ooh, a full one. I feel rich already. Can you do a flame reading on my financial outlook in the next 5 years? Are you going to be part of the millionaire club if you bought one full Bitcoin? There's not many. I'm just saying. on the exchanges, there's only 6% of the entire Bitcoins that are on the exchanges right now. There's a, yeah. Got all my papers mixed up here. Here we are. Okay.
Don't blow the candle out.
Don't blow it out.
No.
You have another one?
Yeah.
Ha! Big raven. See it? Or an eagle? Or a pigeon. Could the American eagle or a pigeon? Either one. They're very much alike.
It's the beak. It looks like a seagull.
Yeah, it's like a seagull, or I thought when I first looked at it, was a pigeon or something. Anyways, so birds to me, when I see them in a reading, is information coming to us. So it's actually in the nest, and so a whole bunch of information is going to be coming to you as we move along. Stuff that you've been waiting on. And that you're feeling a little bit nervous about the expensive. Is it 1 Bitcoin that you got?
A little bit, not a lot.
Oh, not on, just a little bit of crude. Okay. Just get a full one if you can. Like I said, there's only 6% of the entire supply that are on exchanges. When everybody starts to run for the Bitcoin, you make sure that you're first in line. Just saying. Okay? So doing this, I think you're going to be doing very, very well with the financial situation that you have put yourself into. Okay? Do not be frightened. I think I'm feeling a little bit of fear from the purchase. I don't know why. It's Bitcoin. And it is a very smart situation that you've gotten yourself into, and I think it's going to be paying off. Don't do knee-jerk reactions. Okay? For the next little while, it's gonna be like a drunk driver and the ups and the downs and all arounds with cryptocurrencies. Just get it, put it on your treasury wallet, okay, or somewhere safe, not on an exchange, and sit on it. I know if you're new to crypto, you're going to be looking at your phone every 5 seconds to see the price of. That will pass, and after a year or two, you're like, oh yeah, oh, that's the price today. Okay. But you're going to do very, very well. Keep it up. You're on the right track, and keep thinking in that way. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Okay. It's a long-term strategy. Everybody thinks it's like an invest. Well, it is an investment, but I do think it's the way forward. Okay. We know that the financial system is the old one. It's going to be, why you want to stay there? Get some more Bitcoin and stuff, and you're going to be just fine. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. Hey, Audrey, Ken burns me some paper also on the next 2 weeks for me. Okay. This is probably the most that anybody's done a flame reading on YouTube. I found one video, because I looked it up, on flame readings. There's a lady, she did a wonderful job, showed you how to do it. And It was the only video. She did an excellent job. Something's going to be coming along. I see this foot kicking somewhere behind. It's not to get into action, but to mind your P's and your Q's and make sure that you keep going in the direction that you're supposed to be going. Don't waver off into some unknown space. I think it's just going to be universe going to be kicking you in the butt to get you back on track to the place that you need to be going. Get a little distracted. That movie Big Squirrel. Or no, Up. That's the movie. Up. Good movie. So keep on track. Stay on target, like my last video or two. The title. Stay on target. You're going to be getting to where you need to go. Don't deviate from the situation that you've gotten yourself into, and you're going to be just fine. You may get a nice gentle kick in the backside from universe, reminding you. It does that. It's fun. Something about some new clothes coming your way. I see a clothes hanger. So you may need new clothing or something like that for some type of business or job related thing. And somebody's going to be helping you out with that particular situation moving forward. And there's going to be some new information coming your way. I can see some birds coming to land. So you're waiting on some information. It's going to be just about to get here very, very soon. Okay? It's a big swan with a little swan. But it's more of a family type of thing here in the background. So there's going to be a situation you're going to be helping somebody younger than yourself in a big way. Okay? So there you go. There's your next 2 weeks on paper. Bitcoin happening in 20 days. Price prediction. Well, we already did that one, right? $600. What did the wife say? I can't remember. 2,300. Maybe. This is Canadian prices, mind you. Last time it went up, it was about $600. No, $700. It was about $500 American. So this time around, I think it's going to go to almost to $1,000 by the end of the whole thing. And it's going to be a long cycle. Okay. So I'm already picking up about 1,000. Anywhere from $8 to $1,000. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. Can I blow out the candle? No. More flame readings. Hi, XRP retail 1, not company buys. So initial buys from Ripple or over the counter are still SEC approved, unapproved. Oh, well, you can kiss my butt. Who cares? They're on the way out. It's probably him being whiny and pouting in the corner. Because he's not getting his way. This is going to be blowing over in the next couple of weeks. again, it's the loose ends that we're going to have to go through. And I think he's going to be hanging on for dear life as long as he can because he's a big baby. Okay? Thank you for that. Can I do a card reading about XLM? They're going to be getting some peace of mind, something coming up very, very soon with them. That's going to be very beneficial to them and everybody else. I think I did this one already a while back, this vision. It's going to be a little bit on the downslide for the next short period, and then it's going to be swooping back up in a major way. If you're sitting on some, keep sitting. It's going to be fine. Breathe. A lot of people, oh, stop that. Buy it. It's a good coin. Sit on it. Put on your treasure if you can. I don't know if treasure holds XLM. And just sit on it and drink coffee and go outside and enjoy yourself. And I think people get into this thing where they're too involved in the news and all that sort of thing. XLM will be fine. So if you are sitting on some, it will be fine. Okay? Keep sitting on it. It's going to be going up quite a bit in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay? Thank you for that question. Will 2024 give us cheaper second-hand car prices and house prices? 2025. I think that's going to be a thing. Nobody's buying new. I've heard, and everything is going to be. It's going to be this period of time when everything is going to be super expensive around the world, and then it goes to the bank. Okay, because people can't do their payments, and then the bank's stuck with all these mortgages. And then they're going to go, well, better start offloading them because it's more expensive to keep them on their sheets. I've said this before. And they're going to be basically giving them away like we had in 2008. So if you're in the market and you have some liquid assets, you can probably be picking up some things very, very cheap because people will need money. And that's going to be going for just about everything. So the second-hand market is going to be starting to boom in about another year. Okay? People, the prices are really high. And then people are going to be reducing that price because they need the money because of loss of job and not getting paid well, that sort of scenario. So people are going to start to sell off assets that are around the house. So if you're sitting on some extra cash, it may be a good time to buy some secondhand stuff. Okay? Thank you for that question. Oh, we're over. We got pizza and chicken.
We want to do a flame reading or?
Another flame reading? Sure. I got paper. I got paper to burn. 2024. The whole year. I don't know if this piece of paper has enough capacity for all that. Oh yeah, we can do that.
Do a quick one.
A quick one? A quickie?
Yeah.
flame is not high enough. Do we have enough on there? Yeah, we got enough on there. It's only the vibration. Well, the pictures that are on there. Gonna give you a little bit of secret. And the vibration from the piece of paper, because now primal ciphers energies in the piece of paper. So I'm using, I can't remember the name of it. So all psychic abilities are based on that. So I'm reading your energy as well as the pictures. Okay, so the candle didn't really do a good job, but there is enough here. Don't worry. Take a little bit more work. So primal, I think you're going to be getting into a new situation that you're going to be enjoying yourself. Okay, this is the time when you have to sit back and relax a little bit more than you have been, because it's starting to cause you some health issues. Okay, we already know the plan. We already know things, the way they're going to be coming towards us. Prepare, and once you've done all that, relax. Don't get in the way of all the chaos. Okay, and just stay out of it if you can. If you do see some of the people around you needing help, help them, okay, if they want it. Okay, so that's going to be the first lesson for the first part of 2024, 2025. You're going to be going through this whole transition of spiritual awakening for yourself, as you're going to be reading some more books for yourself related to that subject. You're going to be doing some writing very, very soon. So it's like me. You're going to be a public speaker, but I have a speech impediment. This is a psychic like 20, 30 years ago. You're crazy. No. If you're already doing some writing, you're going to be doing a lot more writing in a professional manner coming up very, very soon. Okay. Be careful of your back. There's some lower back issue that may be coming up because of stress, because you're not relaxing enough. Release that stress, and you already know what to do. Just start getting out there and doing it. Okay? Write it down. Do some light. Focus on it. Do the action, and it'll come. Okay? That's something I have to tell myself too. So it's just not you, it's me too. And there's going to be a new change in location for yourself coming up very, very soon. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Relax. It's fun. Thank you for everybody for coming. We went a little over. Oh well. Let's do a Discord. We're going to copy. We're going to paste. So in case you did not get the Discord link before, there it is again. So you can jump on, have some fun. It's free. Okay. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to psychicreadingsbyandre.com. All that information is there. If you like a professional psychic healing with my wonderful wife, the Reiki healer, all that information is on psychicreadingsbyandre.com as well. If you'd like to participate in any of our affiliate links, and you should happen to purchase anything from them, know that we make a little bit of profit from that as well. Just a disclaimer. Until we meet again, we're going to be back here on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 10, and then 11:15 on the Saturday. We have the horoscope readings, and 11:15 on the Sunday. We got our looking into the future with remote viewing. So make sure you come out for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, until we meet again, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.